Make sure that you use that and not their towels, so that, because they bleach their towels too, but they can't get the stains out. So that's what told me, okay, well, I'll start doing that. Well, I went and got 2 other black towels just to make sure those are my makeup towels. You can still wash them. You could bleach them for all you care. I mean, they're not for pretty. They're for getting your makeup off. And then I realized I saw these were on sale when I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. After I wipe this off, I give it a good whack just to get the, against my hand like that, just to get the brushes, just like painters do. Once they clean them off, by the way, in one direction, I do swirl mine a little bit at times. I don't know if that's good for your brush, but anyway. Then they do like that to get excess water out, but I'm doing it just to get the brushes back in the position that they were in, so that they don't get stuck in any kind of position. But every single day that you use your brushes, you need to wipe them back off, and then once a week you need to clean them. And the best cleaner is the IT Cosmetics Brush Bath. I've done a video on that, but if y'all want me to, comment below and I'll do another video on that. Just because I'll do whatever you want. By the way, comment below on some things you'd like to see. Alright, so I've got this on. What's missing? What's blatantly missing? My under eye concealer, which I did have right here. Where is it? Did I put it in here? I did. My go-to favorite is the Maybelline. I'm a huge Maybelline fan. They ought to be sponsoring me because I promote them all the time, especially the mascara. And this is my favorite concealer. I know that the Shape Tape is a very popular concealer by Tarte, and I love Tarte, the brand. This is a little thick though. You need a little bit, like 1 dot goes a long way, and I would even mix it with a little moisturizer because it's a little drying to me. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use my go-to favorite, and this is the Instant Age Rewind in color Fair. Or Claire is it in French. If you could descend. Everything's in French in Maybelline. It's Maybelline New York. It's not France. Stop it. So I do a couple little squeezies until you see a little bit come up. And then I love the fact that it's a sponge. And that's why when this runs out, you definitely, when you feel it starting to get low, and you can see it. I love that. I love packaging that shows when things are running out. You definitely need to throw it away because it is a sponge that you're using over and over by your eyes. Now just right there, look at the difference with and without. Then I start dotting it and definitely go past in here, down the nose, and into that crease right there because I want to brighten it up. And then I come up right between that and just kind of whiten that out just a little bit. And that's the difference. It's not going to make you 20 years younger, ladies, but it will brighten your face up a little bit. Alright, and then also if you do eye creams, which I haven't found one I'm totally in love with except maybe my Chanel one and the Bobbi Brown eye cream. That's the 2 that I've said, I do think they make a bit of a difference. And then I put a little bit right there, and a little here, and a little here. Why? Because again, it just kind of makes those wrinkles go in. Now some people do the little, you know, V with a line through the middle up here to brighten it up. I don't really need that, but if you do, I mean I do sometimes. If you do need that, go right ahead. But the point is, this is very lightweight. The only one that I think is lighter is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and that's in Fair Light, which is color 230. Both of these are excellent. This has got a little brush you squeeze out. This has got a little sponge you squeeze out. Both of them are great. This one's even lighter than this one as far as weight. And you don't want a lot of weight under your eyes in a product. Why? Because it sits in the wrinkles. I don't care what anybody says about baking and all that kind of stuff. By the way, when you go by the nose, use any excess, go right over your eyelid into the crease and just keep going up. And this can serve as a primer. And again, remember how there's one thing I do first. I do one sweep to make sure it's all in there. Lightly. I'm not pulling it really hard at all. And I go past the eye here, and then I start going out and down. Why? Because I want this bright around my eye. Again, any excess, you can go right over the lid with it, and all you're doing is just letting that serve as a primer. Okay, so now that I've gone out once, I don't go back and forth. Then I will start patting it. And then I just start taking it down. Now you're going on either side of the nose. Make sure you get that crease. By the way, do you notice I just switched to the middle finger that has no product on it? Kind of taking some back off at this point. And I'm just making sure that any place that I put this concealer, I've blended in real well. Okay, and I go out and down, out and down. Because I'm just blending it into the foundation. And again, I'm just kind of packing it in. You can go down the nose if you want. And then I'm wiping off any excess. And that's it. So that's the concealer that I do. So let's get right into the eye makeup, shall we? I can't wait to talk about fall, y'all. I'm so excited. I love fall. Oh, cheer. Oh, I've been working on my room. I know y'all are like, Beth, we're giving up on you. Don't give up on me. I'm getting that room done. It's just so much to pack up. Okay. So I'm using a Sigma. Do y'all know what it is? I should know by now without looking. It's the E55. It's a shader brush. That's what it looks like. Again, here's the palette. And I'm going to go right here to the lightest color, right here, top. It is matte, and I want it matte. I'm going to tap off any excess powder. Going right under the arch. And I do go back and forth there. Why? Because it fills in the pores. And I want that color in there really good. Then I also do use this in the inner corner. All the way in, like right next to the nose right there, all the way in. And then I dust back across the lid. And if that's going to be my color for the day, I may do it twice. If I'm just letting it be kind of a foundation color, and I do put the bright back here. But keep in mind, it's not bright white. I'm blending it out so it looks bright back there. It makes your eyes kind of come forward when you do that. Remember, light brings forward, dark sinks things. So very little difference. It's a very subtle difference. That's all I want from a highlighter. Just a subtle difference. Getting rid of blue, which looks old on a lady our age, or really on anybody. That type of blue tone isn't a pretty tone. And then also right under the brow. And you see how when I first put it on, see how right there's extra product? Go back over it and just kind of mush it back and forth into the skin. And it just kind of makes sure that, you know, that color's in there. And then back out here. And then just kind of went over the whole lid with it. Only the little tiny excess that was there from that. Okay, and then I'm using an E50, which is a large fluffy brush. And I'm going to use a transition shade, and I like this granite color right here. Granite, right there. And I'm going to lightly touch in there. Now, any dense brush is going to kick up some powder, y'all. It just does. This is a huge, big mirror. I love this palette, y'all. So then you're coming right under where you just were, and then right here in front of the brow, you're coming right down below it like that, and then you're blending backwards. Then right here, you're at the end right here of your eye, and you're bringing it in like that. That's all a transition shade does. It gives you a back canvas. For a lot of people, this is their day wear. What I just did is it. They would have the highlighter on under the brow and on the lid and inner corner, and they would do a light brown or caramel or maybe a peach or, you know, whatever tone you like, and then they're done. Y'all know me. I could go with this, and I have a couple of days recently, but my favorite is to add a little dimension by adding in a darker color to the crease after I get this kind of area set how I want it. Yeah. Now another thing you can do, if you want to go to the trouble, one of the things that you can do is take a pencil brush. This is an E30 pencil brush by Sigma. These are all Sigma brushes. And you can roll it because it's tapered. You roll it because the top is further out. And so if you just like brush over it, you're not going to get it all. In that same color, tap it off. And you're going to go below the lash line. Not super low, but just a little. Watch. Right below it like that. And that just kind of connects that color is what that does. And it also gives you a little bit of a dusty look to your eye. Now I'm going to use, and you could be, like I said, this could be the done of your shadow. I'm going to come back. My eye is super red on that side. I'm going to come back. I'm rolling again. I don't know if y'all see. I'm going to be coming back with a darker color. So again, go under the lashes, not on the lash line, just right below it. Like that. And then make sure you connect it. Like that. Okay? That's all I'm doing with that color. Now I'm coming with my favorite E20 shader brush. This is a short shader. And I do wet it with my own spit. but I have to decide which color first. And today, what I do is I take this wide brush, but I turn it on the narrow side, and I run it through the color, and I use it as a liner. Instead of going under the lash line, I literally drag it through the lashes. So watch. Getting it wet just makes it probably stick a little better. I'm looking down just so I can look in and make sure I can see the lashes really good. Now this is a blue, so it's not that dark. So I may have to do it twice just to get that color. Yeah, I did have to. Right, literally, I'm dragging it through the lashes. And it lines the eye. Do you see that? And it's got a bit of a blue color. I'm wearing a blue shirt. I just wanted to. I did have to use this color next to it, Granite. No, what is that? That was Granite. Hematite. Just to darken it a little bit, and then I went back into this blue. Right through the lashes. Right through them. And what does that do? It puts color in between each of the lashes so that you can't see flesh. And so it appears to line the eye. Some people who don't want to put a waterline liner, this is the perfect way to line your eyes. Now, with the leftover, what do? You come from out and go in, watch, on the lash line. Now, look what that did. That gave me a little bit of a wing liner look, because I went right past the line, and now I'm going in between the lashes. Do you see how it almost looks winged, and I didn't use eyeliner? So that's the look. It's just a different look. Okay, I'm going to have to run through these a little to knock some off. There we go. But again, I'm going out, see, right past, right here, past the eye, and come in. And all that does is appear to get a little bit of a lined look. And I'm going in between the lashes. So I'm right holding on the lashes and then going little dashes. Dashes on the lashes. And what does that do again? It gives